LisaRaye and Tisha Campbell are reportedly speaking out, with some claiming they are no longer willing to let Jada Pinkett Smith avoid public scrutiny. As renewed attention surrounding the Epstein files continues to fuel online speculation and celebrity gossip, rumors suggest that several high-profile Hollywood figures, including power couples like Beyoncé and Jay-Z, as well as Will and Jada Smith, are feeling increased public pressure. However, many of these claims remain unverified. According to ongoing rumors, LisaRaye and Tisha Campbell have personal grievances involving Jada and Will, with some alleging that the couple played a role in damaging their relationships. The speculation goes even further, with online commentators claiming that young, up-and-coming entertainers were negatively affected by the couple's influence in Hollywood, though no credible evidence has confirmed these allegations. Jada has also faced years of public attention over her widely discussed entanglement with singer August Alsina. Since then, some reports have claimed that the incident was not an isolated situation, but simply the first one to receive widespread public attention.
When I was young, I definitely think I had a sex addiction of some kind. Yes, that everything could be fixed by sex.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Will and Jada Smith may have thought the public would eventually move on after the infamous Oscar slap, but the online conversation surrounding them has only continued to grow. In recent months, their names have repeatedly surfaced in social media discussions, first alongside rumors involving Sean, Diddy, Combs, and more recently in conversations about the Epstein case. Although Will Smith's name was not prominently mentioned in the publicly released Epstein-related documents, some online users claimed that a passage describing an alleged victim reminded them of actor Brisher Gray. Those comparisons remain entirely speculative, and there is no public evidence confirming that the description referred to him. At the same time, many fans have revisited old interviews and videos featuring Will Smith discussing his mentorship of Brisher Gray. In one widely shared clip, Will enthusiastically spoke about helping Brisher develop his career, saying he was destined to reach for the stars and that he was in good hands. Those resurfaced clips have fueled renewed debate and speculation across social media, despite the absence of verified evidence connecting them to the broader allegations.
He was with me every step of the way, first out the limo. So Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. And all he has to do is add discipline, and he's going to be all right.
It's like Uncle Will, Who is best to give you advice? And it's Will Smith, and I'm getting so much good advice. I got my first acting role, Empire, and it's changing my life. And it's like I'm listening from the greatest, and it's like making me well prepared.
And looking at where Brisher Gray is today, some critics argue that his career has taken a difficult turn, leaving many fans disappointed by the outcome and wondering what went wrong.
He was like, he said, Will me, Diddy made me suck it. You know what's going on. Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, listen.
Some online commentators have also alleged that Meek Mill and August Alsina had similar experiences, though these claims remain unverified. August was introduced to Will and Jada Smith around 2015, during one of the most difficult periods of his life. At the time, he was battling serious health issues, including liver disease and nerve damage that temporarily affected his ability to walk. He also struggled with an addiction to the prescription painkiller Percocet. Because of his declining health, August was unable to work consistently. Although he had earned money from his music career, reports suggested he was facing financial difficulties and had fallen behind on bills, with some claiming he was at risk of eviction. Beyond his health and financial struggles, August was also coping with painful family conflicts and reportedly had a strained relationship with his mother, making an already challenging time even more difficult.
We all want family. That's what we've been taught. We've been taught to we live, we grow, we create a family. I mean, that's what you do. You be with your family. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a void out here for a lot of people. I know for me, I feel a void in my life because I can't get down with my family like that. Yeah. And
according to the public timeline, after growing close to the entire Smith family, August Alsina turned to Jada Pinkett Smith for emotional and spiritual guidance during one of the most difficult periods of his life. As they spent more time together, their friendship reportedly deepened and eventually became a romantic relationship. At the time, Jada was about 20 years older than August, a detail that drew significant public attention once their relationship became widely known. On Jada's 47th birthday, August shared an emotional tribute on social media, describing her as someone who brought light into his life and expressing deep admiration and love for her. The heartfelt message quickly went viral, with many people commenting on how personal and affectionate it sounded. Some even compared it to Will Smith's public posts about Jada, noting that August's words appeared unusually intimate. The situation became even more controversial after August later claimed they had been involved in a relationship for several years. According to his account, he believed the connection was meaningful and envisioned a future in which he would remain closely connected to the family. When the relationship eventually became public, the intense media attention and public scrutiny reportedly took a significant emotional toll on him, leaving many people debating what had really happened behind the scenes.
It's very different because, as I said, there's so many people that are side-eyeing me, looking at me questionable about it. I mean, I've lost money, friendships, relationships behind it, and I think it's because people don't necessarily know the truth, but I've never done anything wrong. I love those people.
Like what? Many people have questioned the claim that August Alsina somehow benefited from the controversy surrounding his relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. Supporters of August argue that speaking publicly about such a personal chapter of his life brought him intense scrutiny rather than obvious rewards. After he shared his version of events, his comments reignited public discussion about Will and Jada's marriage. However, critics dismissed his interview as nothing more than a publicity move, claiming he spoke out simply to generate attention for his music. August has denied that his motivation was self-promotion. For some commentators, including LisaRaye and Tisha Campbell, the controversy reportedly resonates because of long-standing rumors involving the Smiths and their relationships with other people in Hollywood. Many of these claims remain unverified, but they have continued to circulate for years. Tisha Campbell and Jada Pinkett Smith were close friends long before Jada married Will Smith. Will and Jada attended Tisha's wedding to Dwayne Martin in 1996, and Tisha later celebrated Will and Jada's wedding in 1997. According to persistent rumors, Will allegedly admitted to having a crush on Tisha even after his marriage. The story claims that Tisha initially brushed the comments off as harmless joking and even mentioned them to Jada, believing there was nothing serious behind them. The speculation becomes even more dramatic with unverified allegations suggesting that the Smiths and Dwayne Martin attempted to normalize an unconventional arrangement. None of these claims have been substantiated, and those involved have generally denied or not publicly confirmed the rumors. Even so, the allegations have remained a frequent topic in celebrity gossip circles. Financial issues later added another layer to the story. During their marriage, Tisha and Dwayne invested in several business ventures, but reports indicated that many struggled to succeed. As acting opportunities became less frequent, the couple reportedly faced mounting financial pressure while also raising a child who required additional care and attention. When Tisha eventually filed for divorce, she reportedly began examining the couple's finances more closely. According to widely circulated reports, she discovered that ownership and financial arrangements surrounding certain assets were far more complicated than she had believed. Some reports claimed that Will Smith had financial interests connected to the family's home and other investments, though the details have remained the subject of public speculation rather than established fact. Tisha also reportedly believed that assets and money were being concealed during the divorce proceedings. Those allegations have never been proven in court, but they fueled years of gossip surrounding the split. In the end, according to these reports, Tisha felt that walking away from the marriage meant leaving with far less than she had expected, making an already painful divorce even more difficult.
I look like my man left me.
That's so dumb.
Took all my money.
That already happened.
Oh, you bitch.
But that's not all. Online rumors have also alleged that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin were romantically involved. Those claims gained renewed attention after Will's former assistant made public statements that some people interpreted as supporting the long-running speculation, though the allegations remain disputed and unverified.
Open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder, like murder. It was murder in there.
Okay. What did you do?
For Tisha Campbell, the situation reportedly felt like a profound betrayal of trust. She believed Jada Pinkett Smith was a close friend and expected that friendship to be respected. Instead, according to long-running rumors, Tisha felt isolated while public narratives painted her as the unreasonable one. These claims have never been substantiated, but they have remained a recurring topic in celebrity gossip. When the controversy surrounding August Alsina became public, some commentators speculated that Tisha felt vindicated because the story caused many people to re-examine Jada's public image. Around that time, Tisha shared a message on social media that read, "The truth always comes out in the end, no matter how hard anyone tries to hide it. Lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable." She also wrote, "They will lie to the end. The real kicker is people will stop believing them." Although she did not mention anyone by name, many online users interpreted the posts as being connected to the headlines surrounding Jada. LisaRaye also weighed in over the years, claiming she became caught up in the Smiths' alleged drama after introducing Dwayne Martin to her former husband, Michael Missick. According to LisaRaye's account, that introduction marked the beginning of serious problems in her marriage. She alleged that Dwayne influenced Michael's personal life by introducing him to various people within Hollywood, including women LisaRaye knew personally. Beyond that, long-standing online rumors have also speculated about the nature of Will Smith and Dwayne Martin's friendship. Those claims have never been verified, and both men have denied or not publicly confirmed such allegations. Nevertheless, the speculation has persisted for years and continues to resurface whenever discussions about their past relationships or Hollywood connections gain renewed attention.
I've been afraid to date in LA. I heard stories and,
What stories
about
you
the
heard
parties,
about
about the Down Low brothers and about all of that. And I'm like, I ain't for none of that. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be playing with me. I don't want to be no notch on nobody's belt like I had her. I've never been no fuck girl. You know what I mean? None of that.
So proud of her for being so honest. I'm so proud of her.
According to LisaRaye's perspective, the relationship between August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith was far from a typical romance. She has suggested that August initially looked to Jada as a mentor and mother figure during a vulnerable period in his life, seeking emotional guidance and support. However, their relationship later became romantic, a development that sparked widespread public debate. LisaRaye has also implied that once the relationship deteriorated and August no longer fit into Jada's life, he was left feeling discarded and emotionally hurt, as though everything they had shared no longer mattered.
I feel that he was a baby. Now, I'm all for if you want to date somebody younger, go for it. You know what I mean? But because of his circumstance and why in which he came to her, wounded and hurt, and in her lap, how in the hell did he get off the lap and then you got onto the dick? I don't understand. Son brought him to you all, and you all brought him in like family and started vacationing with him. So you were trying to mentor him. So you done fucked him up even more right here.
Since August Alsina's story became public, some online commentators have drawn comparisons to other unverified rumors involving Brisha Gray, arguing that both men appeared to be discarded once their relationships with powerful figures had run their course. These comparisons are speculative and have not been supported by verified evidence. One social media user wrote, "So August came to Jada for help when he was vulnerable, and she used him to make herself feel better before going back to her husband."
Wow.
Others have argued that August admired Jada as a mentor and motherly figure, making him especially vulnerable during a difficult period in his life. According to these opinions, he developed genuine feelings while struggling with serious health and personal challenges. Some critics have accused Jada of taking advantage of someone who is emotionally vulnerable, while others strongly reject that interpretation and point to the complexity of the situation. The public has remained divided ever since the relationship became known, with passionate opinions on both sides. What do you think about the controversy and the ongoing debate surrounding these claims? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.